Louisiana beer reviews. Here we are at 11:30 looking at Volkan White. Volkan, or Volcano, a Greek beer from the island of Santorini in Greece. Hopefully that lawnmower is not too loud. They use specially volcanic rock filtered water. They say the water in the groundwater on the island is salty, they can't use it. Malted barley, malted wheat, honey from the island of Santorini, and the essence of citrus medica, or citron. And they have a video where they're showing how they distill the citron to get that essence. They use the leaves, not the fruit. Got a mysterious eye on there. Some of the money is raised to pay off the Greek national debt because their government went bankrupt trying to pay for everybody's everything with tax money and running out of funds. All right, anyway, use this Blue Moon glass. Don't have a Volkan glass. I think it's a family-owned company. Oh, some smoke. It says a fifth generation family of vintners. So they're the winemakers that try to mess with some beer now. I bought this at Acuista Paces on US Highway 190, business route in Covington, Louisiana. It was $2.99 for this bottle, so hopefully it's good. Beer Advocates saying no score because they only have 2 ratings, but they look positive. Rate Beer's got 37 ratings, so that's 39 total. 15 out of 100 on Rate Beer and 18 out of 100 for the style, so not positive on that end. And this is the first video review for this beer in the world. And you stay way over there mowing that grass. Wheat beer, I'm not in love with it. Now they say it's pasteurized. It is pasteurized, and it is, what they say? I think they said it's, okay, pasteurized and something else, but they've got the gunk at the bottom still. The sun is pretty high up there on this mostly cloudy day, about 60 degrees here. Yeah, a lot of white chunks. It's kind of golden, pretty clear, almost straw colored, with a fluffy wheat beer style head, you know, that cloudy, not cloudy, but like a cottony, yeah. Yeah. Now there's a whole line of their beers. I know Real Ale Guide, or Real Craft Beer Ale Guide, I can't remember what he changed the channel to, Simon Martin, he did the dark. It smells a little citrusy, weedy, coriander, which they don't use apparently. It just says malt beverage, specialty, best before April 2016, so we're within the best by date. It's got the date, guys. Imported by Diamond Importers, Chicago, Illinois. All right. Maybe some honey. It smells a lot more like other white wheat beers than unlike, okay? That white bread, a spiced white bread. I have some food inside cooling off. I'm gonna have to maybe reheat it, but I don't like to usually pair wheat beers with food. A little bubble gum, maybe, yeah. The coriander, the yeast, the spice from the bread, honey, a little bit of that citron, which was imported from Persia to Greece by Alexander the Great, over 300 years before the birth of Christ, by the way. Sorry. The mouthfeel is medium and fluffy, low medium, yeah, kind of low, medium, and fluffy, if that makes any sense. If you're tasting it and you're feeling it, you'll know what I mean. And the finish is on the dry side. It's spicy and it's pretty easy drinking, 5%. It's interesting. I don't know why they're going to give it an 18 out of 100 on Rate Beer, though. Or what is it, 15 and 18? That's very low. They say it's sold at some of the finest restaurants in Greece. Now, I don't know if it's popular or not. I'd never seen it before in my life until I went to Aquista Bases, okay? I mean, there's major gunk at the bottom, so I'm trying to hurry before he gets over there with that mower. He was weed eating, and I was wee, wee. That sounded worse. But when he started up the mower, didn't sound too peaceful. I just cut my grass less than a week ago, only 5 days ago, and it's already looking raggedy. Once it starts to warm a little bit and it rains, that's it. It's growing like mad. Although it's going to be around 45 degrees tomorrow night. Look how milky it got. I mean, look at this. Milky from the honey and the yeast, I'm presuming. So it totally changed the appearance. It looks like, looks like Blue Moon. Yeah, like a Blue Moon beer. Okay, all right, so you could give this to someone and they would think it is from the Blue Moon line of beers. I mean, honestly, you could say this is Blue Moon honey wheat. Okay, this is Blue Moon citrus honey wheat, and they would say, oh yeah, I believe that. You know, there would be no argument. And if they tasted it, they would believe it. In my opinion, it's a little, maybe, you know, a little bit richer than the Blue Moon, what you normally get from Blue Moon. A lot yeastier and pretty much, essentially, how am I supposed to say this? A bit, yeah. Get the right adjective. A bit more spicy. It's not appreciably more spicy, it's relatively more spicy. There we go. I'm trying to like fight mentally against the lawnmower coming in. I'm not thinking straight. Okay. And this is the first beer I've had in the whole day. And it's 11:30, after 11:30, and it's the first of the day beer that I've already had. Keep forgetting to do the 6 a.m. beer review, my friends. Okay, so yeah, I don't like wheat beers, and I could live without beer with honey in it, although I do like the Dundee Honey Brown lager, right? If I was going to drink a wheat beer, and I don't see where I ever would really actually want to on purpose, except to do a review, but this would be one to recommend. $2.99 a bottle. I don't know about all that. If you want to help the Greek government pay off the debt that they ran up, you can go ahead and do that. But and it's going to be imported, so there's going to be fees for that, taxes, shipping. You know, for one time. Boy, look at those fierce bubbles. I better save some for the written review. I'll say I'm thinking B+, but I like that little elevated white pepper spiciness. So I'm going to jump it up to an A-. I'm going to say A-. I think the scores on Rate Beer are terribly low. Beer Advocate doesn't count because there's only 2. So yeah, I'm glad I tried it. So I got a lot of European beers coming up. So Les Bon Temps Relais, a very interesting, excellent to an extent beer. Sounds bad out there. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana. Go Lions.